here and Kaide Ladendi. So let's move on to Rivers State and the tussle between the governor and his predecessor. The Minister of the Federal Capital Territory, Wike, has dismissed any likelihood of reconciling with Rivers State Governor Sim Fubara. Wike criticized Fubara and his allies for failing to implement President Bola Tinubu's directive issued during a peace meeting he convened. You recall that in 2023, Fubara and Wike's camp signed an 8-point peace agreement brokered by President Tinubu and other stakeholders at a crucial meeting in the presidential villa in Abuja. However, the agreement collapsed, with Fubara claiming he was coerced into signing the deal with Wike's camp. During a media briefing in Abuja on Sunday, Wike remarked that Fubara and his allies should have gone back to President Bola Tinubu to clarify why they could not comply with the directives. Mojid, the FCT minister has, for the 18th time, said that a resolution of the rift between himself and, is no longer possible. In your opinion, do you think the parties involved want this matter resolved?
It can never happen. Rivers, the definition of rivers is when you put rivers in front, you put a knife in, while I know they finish. Yes. It's going to be, they will wumble and fumble till 2027. That is what will happen in Rivers. Because Rivers is such a funny place.
But the governor has always said he wants peace. But do you believe that he wants peace?
I no grief for anybody, we no grief for me. That is Rivers. Yes. A day for who, day for me. See, a governor, when I veered into politics in 2010, that was when I heard this phrase: you don't put a governor on your lap. You don't put the governor is a powerful person. No matter how jellyfish it might look, no matter how soft, the moment he gets that power, a governor has life and death.
But in this case, a minister is also a powerful person.
See, wait. I said a governor has the power of life and death. When a judge sentences somebody to death, it takes a governor, not even a president, to sign. So, those governors, they are very powerful. And for those of them who understand, see, Wike assumed with Fubara. And when Fubara got there, he gathered all the enemies of Wike, they became his friend. Although, you might say, that is not nice. But you see, when you put somebody there as a governor, just allow him to be and see what, don't make too many demands. I'm not saying Fubara is right, but Fubara will fight to the end. Is continuing with just 4 members of the House of Assembly. It's an aberration.
Exactly.
But it's a survivor battle for him. But Wike also said when on the eve of his exit from Rivers that it's not going to disturb
he said
Fubara.
He said
it's going to be it's going to allow him to be. Has he allowed him to be? Yes, he put him there. It is not everybody can be an Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Because he puts checks and balances like the Governance Advisory Council that we have in Lagos.
Okay, Kaide, he talked about the Abuja Peace Pact, that was struck. The 8-point peace deal by the president. In your opinion, who violated the peace deal?
Both.
No. I'm bringing 3 people here.
Okay, let me take time to listen to your question.
The governor,
yes,
the Martin Amewule group, the FCT minister. Who violated the peace deal?
Benga or Reshegu.
Yes.
There are only 2 people here. Do you understand? And he's
and Fubara.
He's even talking from experiential point of view. So people can accuse us of not knowing what we're talking about. You see, Incidentally, I overheard this thing when we traveled to Port Harcourt.
Okay.
You know, before the election, that Wike should forget it. I said, no, that guy is quiet. That guy, they told me that, can they write it down? This is the first set of predecessor and successor that will first go into crisis. People were on ground. I thought, no. This one is a cool guy. And they started giving me stories of Kwankwanso and Ganduje.
Yes.
They started telling me
What of Akpabio and
Udom. And the history was so clear. So even if the guy does not have such intention, I remember the warnings of Fayoshe, you know, telling him that, hey, don't go into Wike's trouble. Good, the fight is unnecessarily lingering. It seems nobody is going to quit. It seems nobody is going to blink an eye. And I would have said that it looks like a healthy fight. Okay, let me say this for the purpose of context. I've had the opportunity of talking to the real players in this whole battle. And some of them will say that if not for the president, the other one will say if not for the president. But in the reality, they didn't listen to the president.
That's it.
They didn't listen to the president.
But
the president said withdraw the idea of impeachment.
Yes.
Yeah.
The president said withdraw all the cases in court.
The governor did.
No.
Did he not withdraw from
what I'm even saying is
They wanted to impeach the governor now, but they have stopped his impeachment process.
you understand what I'm saying?
So who then violated them?
So that's why I say it's the two. The point is,
And the governor has failed to reinstate the other members,
and they were
insisting
so
that
clear.
they are out of the system.
They were so clear. Sorry, Benga.
Yeah.
They were so clear, and that's the language that Wike seems to be picking up. You see, it was a political solution. And I believe more in political solution than this legal solution. And trust me, it's a normal adage, even in our climes here, that when you go to court, we can't be friends again when we come out.
True.
So that's one of the reasons why the president said, drop this case. Don't go to court. Don't go to this whole issue.
Now,
so what I'm saying in essence is, let's just continue to watch the drama.
Watch the drama. But the minister said, no, the governor said he was coerced into making the deal.
That's what the minister said.
That's what the minister said. But the minister now said, why didn't they go back to the president? So the governor had gone back to the president that, hey, I don't like
the governor is likely to remind the minister
is Rivers the only state in Nigeria.
Exactly.
No, but when Rivers State sneezes, Nigeria catches a cold. They should take Rivers.
The president of Nigeria is not president for Nigeria alone. He's thinking of
global.
He's thinking global.
He's thinking of the man that is sworn in a few hours.
He's thinking of our neighbors who are allowing some characters to come and be around us here.
It is one of the cash.
Rivers is a state of strategic importance. But then, I mean, there's a governor there. I mean, Asiwaju has been governor before. See, I think Asiwaju should talk to the minister more. That should allow.
At least he sees him once in a week.
He should allow the governor to breathe.
Okay, now let's talk about River State elders. Do you think they've done enough to resolve this crisis?
Are taking side.
They are taking side. They have eaten dodo. They are with Fubara. It's very clear.
You think they've taken a side?
They have eaten
no,
plantain.
not we think. They have taken side.
They have taken side.
Yes. See, listen. What I'm even saying is, the solution lies between these two people. Lock them in. There is no third party in this whole issue. The third party is already a crowd.
Who do you think
what I'm saying, let me just buttress on the point he made.
Do you think the president would want to intervene again?
No,
or should the president intervene again?
The president has the capacity to intervene. But you see,
should the president intervene?
Well, the thing is, see, Fubara knows one thing. The moment he surrenders to certain things, he has signed his death warrant. So that's why he will try as much as possible to be evasive. And Fubara knows that he has, every day is building support. Because it will take Wike about 1 hour flying time to get to Rivers. That time, but before then, the governor will have consolidated. The governor is practically in Rivers and is gathering momentum.
And you know, the intricacy is that if the president speaks to Wike now, whatever the president is going to tell the governor, the elders in Rivers will say, hey, they are together. You know how it worked for him in election. They are together. This is a trap. And if he talks to Wike, which according to Wike's camp now, they said it's just because of the president. That's why they didn't impeach him. You know, that's the unquoted statement coming from their camp. So if you say the president should talk to him, they might have said, if not for the president. So it's about these people who, sorry to say, they are reaping what they've sown. Whatever brought them together is what has scattered them. Pardon my language. Okay. The only thing I don't want to hear is that let it be a bloodless fight. Let it be a fight about, okay, this is me, this is you, form a faction, or the man should just accept it, just like Akpabio did. I have lost this battle.
Another thing is,
Peter Obi,
as these two gladiators are fighting, where lies the Rivers people? Can we say that this fight is for the benefit of Rivers people, or the benefit of the two gladiators?
Are the Rivers people suffering?
Of course not. See,
no, when two elephants fight,
there'll be some distractions, but exactly. I can tell you for free that Fubara will continue to fight till the end. It will fight a battle of its life.
So are you saying the fight is to the benefit of Fubara?
See,
if he continues fighting, it is to his benefit.
A governor wants to be seen as in charge. Not only in charge, as in power. So for now, he's in charge, he's trying to grab the power, and he's grabbing it small. 2 years, by May, it will be 2 years now, running with 4 assembly members. I'm not saying it's correct, but then it's part of his survival strategy. Because any governor that surrenders the House of Assembly that knows he's gone.
Solving this matter, political solution or legal solution?
See, do you know what we've done so far? We have stayed on politicals, because the legal solution, everything shows that, okay, Wike seems to be having an upper edge for the fact that the house shouldn't be run by 4 people. But we're talking about political solution. We're talking about the way out. And I keep saying it, the way out, if there will be, is for 2 of them to be alone and say, okay, you should let go. You should let go. You know, this is the reason why I picked you ahead of others. Then this one will say, okay, but please let me be seen as the governor. Let me be in front as the governor. Let me be, because this is about being in charge. Do you understand what I'm saying? So that's I don't know how visible or how possible it is, but I would prefer a situation where the president should just focus building FCT, which is doing excellently well.
Okay, the president should tell the minister.
The minister, sorry. And the governor should be allowed to do his own thing and enjoy. Then when it comes to 2027, then it's about, let's come together and work for whatever purpose that brought us together, whatever we stood for. That's more like it. But if it is about letting go, Fubara has tasted power. And Fubara has seen what it means. So Fubara has become more popular than before he became a governor. A lot of people will even call him a coward if he bows to the minister.
If he bows to the minister,
exactly.
Call him a coward.
See,
good, all for the sake of peace.
Benga, the governor is the #1 political leader in any state. A sitting governor is the #1 political leader. Yes, except, of course, where you have a president. Or I would say Lagos is a bit different. And everybody wants to be like Asiwaju. I install a governor and I want to control the governor. It's not everybody that can be like an Asiwaju. They have tried it. It hasn't worked. And why? Because Asiwaju, they should go to that school and study the Asiwaju School of Politics. He established the Governance Advisory Council, and with so many sacrifices. They have thrown a lot of debts on him. He will absorb and come back stronger.
Spend his money, spend a lot of things.
You want to accept all these debts? Look at the case of Akpabio, for example. Akpabio installed Udom Emmanuel. In 3 months, Udom ran Akpabio out of Akwa Ibom and out of the party. He came to seek refuge in APC. So the same thing, we can go on and on.
Is it the Kwakwanso and Ganduje?
Kwakwanso and Ganduje, or even Peter Obi and Willie Obiano. We can go on and on and on. So a governor can never be a stooge. If the one that decides to keep calm and look the other way. Look at the case of Obasa and Sanwo-Olu. All the debts Obasa was throwing at Sanwo-Olu, he was absorbing, doing like this. What's happening now?
Just one move.
Just one move.
After all, the governor said
Someone
he knows nothing about it.
He
knows nothing about it.
Yeah, I really, he knows
and
nothing
he doesn't have to do anything about it.
He doesn't have to do anything about it.
So don't underestimate the power. I've worked with a governor. I know how powerful governors are. And when they want to exercise that power, you see them blaring their fans in another color.
Majid, I asked Kaede before, and I'm
You're
going to
looking for solution.
I'm a
He said
man
there's
of
no solution.
I'm a man of solution.
That was his first statement.
See, but the point is, a legal solution. Most of these cases are in court. A legal solution or a political solution.
Okay.
Can we say that the legal political solution is out of the picture? A legal solution is the only thing now.
It's going to be a catch-22 situation where you have 2-2, goalless draw.
I don't know. Maybe explain better. I don't.
You have to break it down.
No,
break it down.
Because in politics, 2 and 2 can never be 4. Yes, 2 plus 2, it's not always 4 in politics, and that's what is happening in Rivers. As we speak today, Wike has scored 2, Fubara has scored 2.
So if the court decide on
No.
this case, let's say for example the House of Assembly case, the budget and all, if the court decides, you think
there are many cases.
See, exactly.
And there are several cases.
It will go in different
Now,
ways.
It will go in different ways.
As we are now, even despite the 2-2, when you look at the way goes rule, Fubara is on the air, is leading because he has just won at the court to get members of his team elected as ESCO members of PDP at the local level. That's a big win for him. You know, he ran the local government election under APP.
Yes.
But now, because they ran him out of PDP then, but now he's back in control in PDP at the local level. So, for now, he has an edge. But Wike is still in court. I think they are at the Supreme Court now with the local, with the House of Assembly. So, when that one comes, probably that will be the golden goal.
Okay, now let's talk about that. Their political party now, the PDP. Has the PDP done enough to resolve this issue, or they just
that's part of the game?
Purposely let them to just fight it out?
Maybe sorry before Boji comes in.
Because someone said that
maybe I should
remind
remind
you
this is part of the game. Now they've taken this party, this bickering, this fight to the NWC.
Yes.
As we speak, I hope you know the issue between Ude Okoye and Ayanwu is also a fallout of these two people.
Yeah.
You know, the Damagun was also about to be impeached. You will see press statement from the National Publicity Secretary, Debo Olugbagba, and you see another one from the Deputy Publicity Secretary.
From the office of the chairman. Denouncing what
Do you understand?
the PDP
so this is an extension to the NWC. So that's part of the game. So when you say the party has not done anything, the party has not done anything, the party is only waiting for signal of who wins the game. At the end of the day, they will kick in. Because you cannot tell me that Damagun is not for Wike as we speak. Okay. So this is quite...
It's a quite... You know,
the more you see.
The more you... But anyway...
the more you look, the less you see.
We are actually monitoring the situation in the United States. President,